the hours do, when every thought keeps leading back to you. Your sweater's still hanging by the door, like you might come back once more. The city sleeps but I stay awake, counting every promise you didn't make. Your side of the bed still holds your shape, even silence knows your name. I told myself I'd be just fine, but loneliness don't care about time. Cold nights, empty space, but feel the pain. Your goodbye still holds me tight on these cold, cold nights. I breathe you in, then you fade like love that's learned how to break. I'm learning how to survive on these cold nights. In rooms where I don't belong, smile wide, but something's wrong. They say you're gone, I know it's true, but my heart still waits on you. Your name still trembles on my lips, like a secret I can't quit. I try to love but pull away. I'm scared of feeling you again. I built these walls to keep me safe, but they just echo your mistakes. Cold nights, empty space, I reach for you, but feel the pain. Your goodbye still holds me tight on these cold, cold nights. I breathe you in, then you fade like love that's learned how to break. I'm learning how to survive on these cold. As if missing you was just a phase. Why does it haunt me every day? I'd give up sleep, I'd give up pride, just to have you here tonight. I'm stronger now, or so I say, but strength don't warm this kind of ache. Cold night, shattered dreams, I curl up with the memories. I don't call you, but I might on these cold nights. I'll heal slow, I'll be alright, but healing hurts in lonely light. I'll find my way back to life after these cold nights. The sun will rise, I'll learn to fight, but love still lingers in the night. And until my heart feels right, I'll survive these cold nights. We used to talk like the night had no end. Dreams in our hands, you were my best friend. Now we pass like strangers in the dark. Same two hearts, but miles apart. Your eyes don't search for mine anymore. Your name feels heavy like a closing door. I hold the silence where love once stayed, wondering it started slipping away. We didn't fight, we didn't fall, we just stopped feeling close at all. We drifted apart, slow and quiet, like stars that fade without a sound. No goodbye, no moment to cry, just love that never made it out. I still reach for you in my heart, but you're already too far gone. We didn't break, we just grew apart, and that hurts more than moving on. Your laughter used to feel like home. Now I'm learning how to be alone. I scroll through days we used to live, looking for reasons to forgive. I stayed hoping you would see the love still burning inside of me. But you were already letting go, while I was fighting not to know. You pulled away, I stayed the same. Now love feels like an unanswered name. We drifted apart, slow and quiet, like stars that fade without a sound. No goodbye, no moment to cry, just love that never made it out. I still reach for you in my heart, but you're already too far gone. We didn't break, we just grew apart, and that hurts more than moving on. Maybe love needs more than time, maybe hearts don't always align. I would have stayed, I always would, if loving you was understood. We drifted apart, I felt it coming, but hoped you'd turn around. Now I'm standing in the ending, trying not to break down. I'll carry you like a fragile scar, soft reminder of who we were. We didn't break, we just grew apart, and I'm learning how to let you go. No anger left, no tears to start, just two souls that drifted apart. every plant still knows your name. Every road still feels like home. I practice letting go of you like it was something small. But love doesn't leave quietly, it just waits for you to fall. I gave you all I had in me, every truth, every scar. Now I'm standing in the aftermath, wondering who we are. I'm standing here with empty hands, full of love I couldn't keep. You walked away with all my hope and left the rest to me. I reached for you in faith and trust. You slipped through like the sand. Now all that's left of us are these empty hands. Your silence fills the space you left, louder than goodbye. I trace your name across my chest, where I forever die. I still flinch at your memory, like it might break me again. Some wounds don't fade with time, they just learn how to pretend. I held on longer than I should, believing you would stay. But loving you meant losing me in 1,000 quiet ways. I'm standing here with empty hands, trying not to collapse. I gave you every piece of me you never gave back. The truth from your goodbye, but you didn't understand. You left me holding broken promises with empty hands. If loving you was reckless, I'd still choose the fall, because feeling something real beat feeling nothing at all. But now I'm learning how to breathe without your touch, your plans. Learning how to heal a heart that trusted empty hands. I'm standing here with empty hands, but my heart still stands. I lost you, but I found my strength in ways you never can. One day love will hold me right, and I'll finally understand that I deserve more than goodbye. And empty hands, I let you go with open arms. You left me with empty hands. before you ever said goodbye. Your shadow slipped right through the doorway and took the light out of my eyes. I stood there holding all our moments like they could beg you to stay. But love went quiet in your voice as you slowly walked away. I wanted to call out your name, but my heart was already too late. Some goodbyes don't need words, they just echo with pain. I'm listening to fading footsteps walking out of my life. Every step you took away from me cut deeper than a knife. You didn't turn around once, didn't hear my heart confess. Now all I have are memories and fading footsteps. Still lives in the corners where we used to feel safe. I sleep on your side of the bed like you might come back someday. I read our old messages slowly like they're written in tears, trying to find the moment when forever disappears. They just quietly leave. I'm listening to fading footsteps down an empty street. Every promise we once believed in still chases after me. You didn't fight to stay, you just let us in. Now the sound of you leaving plays over and over again. If I ran after you now, would you even hear my pain? Or would my voice break in the distance like calling out in rain? I never asked for perfection, I just wanted your hand, but you chose the silence over making a stand. I'm still hearing fading footsteps long after you're gone. They follow me through midnight, through every breaking dawn. One day I'll stop listening, one day I'll breathe again. But tonight I'm lost in the echo of fading footsteps. If you ever wonder where I went, I stay until your footsteps faded away. I gave you more than I had, every soft and fragile part. I held your world in my hands with a wide open full heart. I loved you without a shield, believed every word you said. Now I'm standing in the quiet with the things we never said. I thought love meant staying, even when it hurts this way. I didn't know forever could be taken in a day. I had a full heart, you let it fall apart. I gave you my faith, you left me in the dark. I loved you with my whole soul, even when it was hard. Now I'm here learning how to breathe with a broken, full heart. I painted dreams of us on walls that couldn't hold. I wore your promises like they were made of gold. I ignored every warning sign because love made me blind. I chose you every time while you were leaving me behind. I stayed when I was shaken, called it strength instead of fear. I kept your place beside me even when you weren't here. I had a full heart, you let it fall apart. I gave you my faith, you left me in the dark. I loved you with my whole soul, even when it was hard. Now I'm here learning how to breathe with a broken, full heart. A full heart doesn't shatter easy, but it breaks when it's true. I would have lost the whole world just to stay close to you. If loving you was my mistake, I'd make it all again, because I'd rather feel this pain than never feel you then. I had a full heart, I didn't hold back love. I don't regret the way I cared or the way I gave enough. If you ever miss my name or the love we were, just know I loved you honestly with a full heart. I'm still standing in the wreckage of a love that fell apart, learning how to live again with a tired, full heart. Ooh. sink, like you're coming back tonight. Your keys are gone, your side is empty, but I still turn off your light. You left your jacket on the chair, and all the love we swore was true. I keep waiting for an explanation, but the silence only says it's you. I searched every corner of my mind for something I must have missed. How would it forever end like this, without a single kiss? You were gone without a word, no warning, no goodbye, just a door that closed forever, and a million reasons why. I was loving you out loud while you were drifting unheard. You broke my heart in quiet pieces. You were gone without a word. I replay every moment like I'll find where I went wrong. Every I love you feels heavier now that you're gone. You said we were unbreakable, but I was loving alone. You walked away so easily, left me standing in the unknown. I would have stayed through anything if you had just let me know, but you chose to disappear instead of letting me go. You were gone without a word, no reason, no sign. I was reaching for your heartbeat while you were leaving mine behind. I gave you all my honesty. You answered with a blur of a love that faded quietly, gone without a word. Silence had a sound, it would scream your name. I keep talking to the walls, trying to numb the pain. I don't hate you, I just don't understand how love could end so cold. You didn't even break my heart, you just let it go. I would have listened, I would have tried. I deserved at least the truth before the goodbye. You were gone without a word, but I'm finding my own voice. I won't beg for your return. I didn't make this choice. You lost someone who loved you, even when it hurt. I'm picking up the pieces now from being gone without a word. I still wish you well from a distance, even though it still hurts. You left like I meant nothing, gone without a once whispered about us. Your shirt is folded on my chair, like you might still come back for it. I tell myself I'm fine tonight, but every tear says otherwise. I close my eyes and pretend this pain is something that will pass. But love doesn't fade on command and lingers in the past. So I sing a heartbreak lullaby to calm the girl you left behind, rocking my soul till the morning light, trying to make it through the night. You were my safe place, my goodbye. Now all I have is this goodbye. I'm falling asleep to a heartbreak lullaby. The clock keeps breathing way too loud. Each second feels like letting you down. I replay words I wish I said to keep you here inside my head. You said you loved me soft and slow, like you were afraid to stay. I held on to every maybe while you quietly slipped away. I tried to love you gently so you wouldn't feel afraid, but you can't hold someone who's already walked away. So I sing a heartbreak lullaby to ease the ache you left inside. I hum your name till it don't hurt, pretending it's getting better first. You were my once upon a time. Now I'm just learning how to cry. I'm falling asleep to a heartbreak lullaby. If loving you is my mistake, I'd still choose you every time. Some hearts don't break loudly, they just ache in a rhyme. I don't hate you, I just miss the girl I was when you stayed. Now I hold myself together with the songs you never sang. Close my eyes, breathing slow. Tell my heart it's okay to let go. Even shattered dreams need rest. Even broken love needs sleep. So I sing a heartbreak lullaby till the tears finally run dry. I won't beg the stars to make you stay. I wish myself a brighter day. You were my love, my last goodbye. Now I'm healing softly through the night, falling asleep to a heartbreak lullaby. Hush now, heart, you've cried enough. Tomorrow I'll wake up still broken, but strong enough. name still lives in quiet places, in coffee cups and empty spaces. Every laugh we left behind plays like a song stuck in my mind. I fold your words into my day, pretend they never went away. The world keeps moving, I stand still, trying to feel you, trying to heal. I tell myself it's just the past, but love doesn't fade that I'm holding on to memories like they're all I have left of you. Every touch, every week feels too real to not be true. I know I should let you go, but my heart won't set you free. So I'm living half in yesterday, holding a memory. Your jacket still hangs by my door, like you might need it once more. I sleep on the side you used to be, just to feel you next to me. I replay us in slow rewind, every almost crossing my mind. If love is meant to set us free, why does it still hold on to me? I try to run, I try to breathe, but you're still everything to me. I'm holding on to memories like they're all I have left of you. Every touch, every week feels too real to not be true. I know I should let you go, but my heart won't set you free. So I'm living half in yesterday, holding on to memory. Maybe one day I'll learn to smile without missing you all the while. But tonight my heart still believes in love we couldn't keep. I'm holding on to memories, but I'm learning how to breathe again. I'll thank you for the love we had, even how it had to end. I won't erase what made me feel, even if it's breaking me. I'll carry us gently in my heart. they just change shape. And live as memory. The night falls slow, I close my eyes, but sleep won't come without your lies. Every road inside my head leads me back to words you said. I try to forget, I try to be strong, but my heart still sings your song. It's your name in my dreams. Every time I fall asleep, I reach for you. You're not there, just an empty space I keep. It's your name in my dreams, whispered soft and torn apart. I wake up holding memories. You still live inside my heart. Morning light feels cold and gray, like it knows you walked away. I smile wide so no one sees how broken waking up can be. I erased your number, not the pain. You still know my heart by name. It's your name in my dreams. Every night you come back home, you touch me like you never left. Then I wake up all alone. It's your name in my dreams, like a promise we once made. I'd give anything to stop loving you, but love doesn't fade. If dreams are where the truth survives, then you still love me there at night. I'd stay asleep forevermore if that's where you're still mine. It's your name in my dreams, carved into my broken sleep. I don't chase you in the daylight, but at night you chase me deep. It's your name in my dreams, till my heart learns how to heal. I wake up with tears on my face, wondering if what I felt was real. If you ever feel a quiet ache when the stars are barely seen, that's me calling out your name. Your name in my dreams. just like me tonight. Streetlights shimmer through my tired eyes. I still hear your name in the thunder. Every promise washed away in time. I trace your shadow on an empty wall. Conversations echo, then they fall. I gave you all the love I knew. You let it fade like it was nothing at all. I try to be strong, I try to stay, but love doesn't listen when it walks away. Now I'm standing in the lonely rain, letting it hide all the tears I can't explain. You said forever, then you slipped away, left me drowning in the words you couldn't say. I loved you slow, I loved you true, but I'm here all missing you. Every drop calls out your name. I'm learning heartbreak in the lonely rain. Your jacket's still hanging by my door, like you might come back once more. I replay the nights we felt so close. Now I sleep with a ghost I can't hold. I smiled for you when I was breaking, stay quiet while my heart was aching. If loving you was a losing game, I played it anyway. I kept my hope like a fragile flame, but you let the wind call my name. Now I'm standing in the lonely rain, letting it hide all the tears I can't explain. You said forever, then you slipped away, left me drowning in the words you couldn't say. I loved you slow, I loved you true, but I'm here alone missing you. Every drop calls out your name. I'm learning heartbreak in the lonely rain. Maybe one day the clouds will clear and I won't need you to breathe again, but tonight my heart still breaks with every step I take. I don't hate you, I just miss what we almost were, what we almost kissed. So I'll stand here in the lonely rain, let it fall till I feel okay. You were my shelter, my only place. Now I heal in your empty space. I loved you more than I should say, but I'll survive this pain, even if I have to learn your name through the sound of the lonely rain. The rain keeps falling, but so do I. Until I rise again. subtle, never small. We love like fire against the wall. Every laugh, every tear we cried echoed through the nights we couldn't hide. You said my name like it was home, held my hand like you never let go. I believed every word you said, didn't hear the silence up ahead. We said forever without fear. Now forever isn't here. We had a loud love burning bright, shouting promises into the night. Now all that's left is an echo of us, a quiet goodbye after so much trust. We love too hard, we love too much. Now I'm breaking from a loud love. I still hear you in every song, every memory sings along. Your jacket hangs like you still stay, your ghost won't fade, it just delays. We fought, we healed, we fell again. I gave you all I had to give. If loving you was my crime, I'd still do it every time. We built our world on open hearts, never planned for falling apart. We had a love wild and true, every dream had me and you. Now the room is too quiet to breathe, your name still hurts when I speak. We love too hard, we love too much. Now I'm breaking from a loud love. How do I forget the way you cared when love was something we declared? How do I unfeel all we were when silence screams louder than words? We had a loud love, bold and deep, promised things we couldn't keep. I still believe in what we were, even if it hurts to be sure. We love too hard, we love too much, and I'm still bleeding from a loud love. The world never heard my heart break, because loud love leaves the quietest ache. Built a fire out of promises, said it would never go out. But flames don't last forever, even love can burn itself down. Your words were sparks on my skin, your touch felt safe and warm. Now all that's left of us is smoke and a quiet storm. I tried to save what was falling, held embers in my hands, but love kept turning to ashes, no matter how much, like nothing was ever there. Now I'm alone with the silence and love in the ashes. Your name still tastes like goodbye every time I try to speak. I learned how to smile through the burning, but it still lives in me. I sleep where our dreams collapsed on the floor of what we lost. Some hearts don't shatter loudly, they just fade into the cause. I begged the night for answers, but it only gave me truth that love can be a beautiful fire and still consume you. I'm searching for love in the ashes, where our future fell apart, tracing the shape of your shadow across my fragile heart. You didn't fight the ending, you just let it disappear. Now I'm holding all this feeling with no one left to hear. If loving you was a lesson, it's written in my scars. I'd still choose every moment, even knowing how it scars. But next time I love, I'll be careful where I lay my flame, 'cause not every fire is meant to keep your name. I'm standing with love in the ashes, but I'm still standing strong. From the ruins of our story, I'll slowly move along. One day this heart will feel warmth again, without fear or chains. Until then, I'm learning how to rise from love in the ashes. The fire is gone, but I remain. Love in the ashes. I saw the cracks before they broke, heard the truth inside your jokes, felt the distance in your touch. But I stayed, I loved too much. I read the signs, I felt the pain. Knew your heart wasn't the same. Still I chose to let you stay. I know the cost, but I paid. I wasn't blind, I wasn't weak, I just loved you honestly. I knew you might walk away, knew your promises could change, knew my heart would probably break, but I loved anyway. I knew I'd cry when you were gone, knew I'd have to carry on, even knowing all the pain. I loved anyway. I gave you time, I gave you space. I learned your moods, your quiet days. I lowered my voice, softened my needs, so you could breathe, so you could leave. I love the parts you tried to hide, held your fear like it was mine. If loving you was my mistake, it was one I'd always made. I didn't fall by accident, I chose you every moment. I knew you might walk away, knew your promises could fade, knew my heart would probably break, but I loved anyway. I knew I'd miss you late at night, knew I'd lose more than I'd find, even knowing all the pain. I loved anyway. So don't call me foolish or naive, I knew exactly what you'd be. I loved with open eyes and scars. That's who I am, that's who you are. I knew you wouldn't always stay. No, love doesn't beg or chase. Knew I'd be the one to break, but I loved anyway. And if loving you was my goodbye, I'll wear it like a battle sign. I lost you, but I can say I loved anyway. And heart is tired, but it's brave. It broke, but it never lied. If ever the way you looked at me, like I was almost enough, like if I reached a little closer, you might learn how to love. We danced around the truth for months, called silence taking time. I memorized your excuses while you borrowed my heart like it was fine. I kept waiting for your choosing, for a sign you'd finally stay, but I was was loving you completely while you loved me halfway. I gave my heart to a love that was never mine. Held on to hope like it didn't hurt every time. You said my name, but you never said stay. I was your comfort, not the one you claim. I lost myself, just trying to be enough for a love that was never mine. Between the lines of your words, found promises you never wrote. Every maybe felt like forever. Every touch was a fragile hope. You disappeared when it got real, came back when you felt alone. I was your place to fall apart, but never your place to call home. Believing that patience could change your heart, but loving someone unavailable is breaking from the start. I gave my heart to a love that was never mine. Waited on you like I had all the time. You held my hand, but you let me fall. I was everything when you needed someone at all. I burned myself to keep us alive for a love that was never mine. If I walk away, don't call it cruel. I stayed longer than I should. I loved you more than you loved me, and that hurts more than it's good. I don't hate you, I just learned some doors don't open no matter how you try. Some loves are felt deeply, but were never meant to be mine. I was there when you were breaking. You were gone when I was too. Funny how I made space for you, but you never made one for me. I gave my heart to a love that was never mine, but I'm taking it back one breath at a time. I won't beg for a place in your life or settle for being your almost right. I'll choose myself, I'll be just fine. Letting go of a love that was never mine. I didn't lose you, I lost the dream, and I'm learning now what love should really mean. don't speak, I don't make a sound, but inside my heart the pain surrounds. I trace the moments, soft and small, the gentle love that meant it all. I held you close, I gave my all. Now I cry quietly down the hall. No one sees the ache I bear. No one knows I'm wishing you were here. Even in silence, even in gloom, my heart still longs for you in this room. Quiet tears for you, falling softly, falling true. I loved you gently, loved you deep. Even now these tears I keep. The world moves on but I remain, holding your memory through the pain. Quiet tears for you. I love you always though we're through. I walk through places we used to know. The whispers of your love still glow. I hear your voice in fleeting streams, the echo of our tender dreams. I try to breathe, I try to smile, but the silence holds me for a while. Even though love is far away, I cry for you at the end of day. No one sees the ache I bear. No one knows I'm wishing you were here. Even in silence, even in gloom, my heart still longs for you in this room. Quiet tears for you, falling softly, falling true. I loved you gently, loved you deep. Even now these tears I keep. The world moves on but I remain, holding your memory through the pain. Quiet tears for you. I'll love you always though we're through. Maybe someday I'll let them go, these quiet tears that only show the love I had, the love I lost, the tender warmth, the heavy cost. Even in sorrow, even in night, I'll remember our gentle light. And though you're gone, I still pursue the quiet love I hold for you. Quiet tears for you, falling softly, falling true. I loved you gently, loved you deep. I close my eyes and let it flow. The love, the lost, the quiet glow. Quiet tears for you. Forever song. Forever true. I feel your absence like a weight, a hollow ache I can't escape. Your laughter's gone, your touch is gone, but the shadows linger on. I walk through rooms and knew our names. The walls remember all our flames. I try to breathe, I try to rest, but shadows live inside my chest. I tell myself that time will heal, but every night reminds me it's real. Shadows in my chest, I can't forget the love we had, the pain, the regret. I reach for light, but it slips away, and the night keeps me where I stay. I'm haunted by the love we lost, counting every lonely cost. I'm learning to live, but I can't forget the shadows in my chest. Your photograph still haunts my wall, your voice still echoes in the hall. I tell the world I'm fine, I'm free, but freedom's just a memory. I try to sleep, but dreams betray. They pull me to your side each day. I thought my heart could take the rest, but shadows never leave my chest. I whisper words I'll never say, and hope the pain will drift away. Shadows in my chest, I can't forget the love we had, the pain, the regret. I reach for light, but it slips away, and the night keeps me where I stay. I'm haunted by the love we lost, counting every lonely cost. I'm learning to live, but I can't forget the shadows in my chest. Maybe one day the dark will fade, maybe one day I'll feel okay, but for now I walk this lonely road, carrying pieces of what we owed. I'll love again, or so they say, but the shadows in me will stay. A quiet ache I can't suppress, a ghost I carry in my chest. Shadows in my chest, I can't forget the love we had, the pain, the regret. I reach for light, but it slips away, and the night keeps me where I stay. I'm haunted by the love we lost, counting every lonely cost. I'm learning to live, but I can't shadows in my chest. Some scars remain, some hearts confess the weight of shadows in their chest. And though I try to move along, they hum the notes of our old song. Raindrops fall like the tears I hide, tracing the lines where your hand once lied. The world outside keeps moving fast, but I'm stuck in shadows of our past. Your laughter haunts these empty halls. I see your face on the bedroom walls. I thought goodbye would ease the pain, but memories fall like the rain. I tell myself to let you go, but every tear tells me I don't know. Tears on the window, I'm missing you. Every drop's a memory I can't undo. The storm inside mirrors the sky, and I can't escape this lullaby. I reach for you in the pouring rain, but all I feel is this ache and pain. The world moves on, but I'm still blue. Tears on the window, thinking of you. I hear our song in the midnight air. I feel your whisper everywhere. I try to sleep, but the night won't end. I'm chasing shadows that pretend. The love we had, it slipped away, left a heart that's too afraid to stay. I thought the pain would someday cease, but it clings to me like broken peace. I try to speak, but words betray. I'm holding on in my own way. Tears on the window, I'm healing in my heart. But for now I'll watch the rain collide with the love I lost and the tears I hide. Every droplet is a quiet scream, a fragment of our broken dream. I whisper softly, though it's too late. I'm still in love with what we made. Tears on the window, I'm missing you. Every drop's a memory I can't undo. The storm inside mirrors the sky, and I can't escape this lullaby. I reach for you in the pouring rain, but all I feel is this ache and pain. The world moves on, but I'm still blue. Tears on the window, still loving you. Raindrops fade, but the love remains. In quiet whispers and in the pain. And though you're gone, I'll still pursue the tears on the window, thinking of you. Still creaks where you walked away. I keep replaying every word you didn't say. I search the silence for your voice, but only echoes leave me no choice. I thought I knew the end of our story, but endings aren't always full of glory. You left a note that I can't read, a love unfinished, a heart that bleeds. Tell myself to move along, but every step reminds me you're gone. Unfinished goodbye, I can't let go. Your shadow lingers, it haunts me so. I'm stuck in the space between love and pain, holding your memory like falling rain. I whisper your name in the quiet night, reach for a hand that's out of sight. No closure comes, no reason why. I'm trapped in an unfinished goodbye. In strangers' eyes, feel your touch in midnight skies. The world says heal, but they don't know love leaves cracks that never close. I try to speak, but words fall short. My heart still waits. at every door. Unfinished goodbye, I can't let go. Your shadow lingers, it haunts me so. I'm stuck in the space between love and pain, holding your memory like falling rain. I whisper your name in the quiet night, reach for a hand that's out of sight. No closure comes, no reason why. I'm trapped in an unfinished goodbye. If I could turn back time, I'd stay. I'd fight for love, I wouldn't stray. But life moves on and hearts collide. Still mine remains where you reside. I'll carry you through every day, even if love won't find its way. Some stories end without a line, but I'm still yours in my mind. Unfinished goodbye, I can't let go. Your shadow lingers, it haunts me so. I'm learning to live, but I'm still confined to the love you left behind. I whisper your name when no one's near, feel your absence in every tear. No closure comes, no reason why. I'll always hold an unfinished goodbye. Oh, some love never ends, it only hides in the heartbeats of unfinished goodbyes. I still remember your hand in mine, the way our worlds seemed to align. But shadows crept where light once stayed, and slowly, slowly love decayed. Your whispers turned to empty promises vanished like you weren't there. I reached for hope, but it slipped through and left a heart that only knew. I thought forever was ours to keep, but forever fell while I was asleep. When love died, the world went gray, the colors left and you walked away. I'm standing here, but I'm not alive, just a shell since love died. Every smile I wore was a disguise, every laugh was a hollow lie. I'm learning how to breathe, how to survive, since the day love died. I see your face in crowded streets, in every song, in strangers' beats. I hear your name in the quiet night, and I ache for a love that's out of sight. I try to live, but memories stay. They haunt my nights, they chase my days. before. It's empty in ways I can't ignore. I told myself I'd let you go, but some love never learns too slow. When love died, the world went gray. The colors left and you walked away. I'm standing here, but I'm not alive, just a shell since love died. Every smile I wore was a disguise. Every laugh was a hollow lie. I'm learning how to breathe, how to survive, since the day love died. If I could turn back time, I'd hold you tight. I'd fight for love with all my might. But hearts don't wait and time won't bend, and some stories just can't mend. Now I'm learning to say goodbye to the tears, to the dreams, to the lie. And though it hurts, I'll find my stride, even if love died. When love died, I lost my way, but the dawn will come, even from gray. I'm standing here, and I'll survive. I'll find myself where love once died. I'll let the pain fade with time. I'll learn to live, I'll make love mine. But a part of me will always hide in the moment when love died. Some hearts break and never heal. Some wounds linger, some feelings steal. But even in the silence and the cries, I'll carry you when love died. The night felt colder when you let go. Your eyes said things you wouldn't say though. I stood there frozen, heard my heart break in the quiet moment when you walked away. I tried to read between your lines, tried to be strong, but I was blind. When you walked away, something in me stayed behind. When you walked away, I lost the love I call mine. I smiled like I'd be okay, but the tears fell in anyway. I stopped believing in forever when you walked away. Your voice still lives inside my head. Every I love you, you never meant. I replay us in different ways, wondering why I wasn't enough. left scars inside my heart. If you ever look back one day and feel the love you threw away, know I loved you in every way. Until the moment you walked away. I'm learning how to be okay, but everything changed when you walked